Alright, yes, hello there. My name is Zane Matthew Shaw, or legal birth name Zaneariah Evalandrius Shaw. And today I wanted to talk about these things going around in the forums of Smash Brothers fans, talking about if Marth had his own retail store, it would be Wal-MARTH, or if Ike had his own retail store, it would be IKEA, which it's all fun and games, of course, but if these stores happen to be real, who would their competitors be, and how well would they compete with them? Mind you, for the rest of this video, some characters may work for the same store for the sake of better work ethic, and some stores may work together for the sake of beating out their competitors. Now that we've knocked out Wal-MARTH and IKEA, let's look at some others. Yes, the clothing store Gap Man. Clothes flying off the racks left and right, people flying in and out of the store so quickly, you'd think ghosts were buying all the clothes. Not to mention how effective their children's section is with Gap Man Kid Icarus, run by Pit, Dark Pit, and Palutena. Ross is another clothing store, not as effective and not as efficient. It's run by one robot, and they may be taking our jobs, but they can't do everything. Nordstrom is a place that I frequent a lot lately, hence the attire. Gives off this new and luxurious feeling, however that feeling is becoming a bit common nowadays. Foot Locario is a place that should be doing a lot better by now, but unfortunately it's still only pulling in those who really care about their kicks. In terms of food, McDonkey Kong's is a juggernaut when it comes to beating its fast food competition. Donkey Kong even started working with Little Mac to make their signature burger, the Little Mac. Working together fist in fist, they are quite literally able to punch out their biggest competitors when DDD's and Kerber King. However, if you're just asking me, personally I'd still go to Sonic. It's the fastest fast food I've ever had, and it's exactly what it says it is. If you're not into the fast food thing, however, Wegerman's food markets might be the ideal place for you to get your grocery shopping done. Now I know you're probably asking, well, Zaneariah Evalandrius Shaw, whatever happened to Sprouts Olive Farmers Market? Well, there was a bit of a controversy when they found out that they were using live alien creatures in their food. They even tried to resurface as Alphamentation's Couche-Tard in Canada, but were outed by the competitors Incin O'Reilly's Auto Parts and Speedway Fit Trainer when they combined to work with Shulk Oil Company, because he was really feeling those auto prices. When it comes to Wal-MARTH and IKEA, of course they're gonna have top 3 competitors that are alive and thriving, but before we get to those competitors, let's look at some of the failed companies. Super Value 2 working with True Value Co. It sounded like a match made in heaven, until of course they made the ungodly King K Royale, Ahold Zelina and Lumes, which is the worst name for a company I've ever heard. It's absolutely terrible. Thank God I didn't come up with that. Such a bizarre name pulled them right off the map. They even tried to resurface as 7-Eleven Ken until people realized this is exactly the same as that last thing. Yes, Chick-fil-A went out of business when everybody thought they were ordering male chickens to consume, and unfortunately for them, the public was outraged when they found out what they were really ordering was a chick. Chipotle went out of business when everybody was getting ink poisoning. They were confronted about this, saying, "What do you put in your sauce? Why are we getting ink poisoning?" They very clearly stated, "The sauce is ink." This led to Good Barrio's pharmacy also going out of business when none of his patients recovered. Wow, that's a really unoriginal joke. Pets Mario also went out of business. It sounded like a great idea until you realized it was run by Wario and Mario, and they had, well, conflicting ideas for the business. Bed Bath and Bayonetta was thriving in Smash 4 until it got nerfed and turned into Best Bayonetta in Smash 5. Unfortunately for her, that meant sales were through the roof for Riddluigi's. Yes, Mr. Game and Stop. Worst business model I've ever heard of. Run by Game and Watch. Now you're telling them to stop. That's not gonna help you sell games. Roy's R Us sounded like a great idea on paper. Unfortunately, all of the toys were on fire. BJ's Wholesale Club used to be run by Bowser, is now run by Bowser Jr. It's a family business. What could go wrong? Unfortunately, there were some complaints from Peach and Daisy about sexual misconduct in the workplace. Guess all of a sudden kidnapping women is wrong in the workplace. Metanards, employee-owned, used to be alive and thriving, until Villager moved in across the way and made Dollar Tree and realized he could kill everything that Metanards was in just one swoop of an axe. Hobby Lobby tried to compete with Dollar Tree, and unfortunately for them, Villager could just pocket everything they threw at them and fight fire with fire. Now, onto the top 3 real competitors. Walgreen Ninja. Stealthy, isn't it? Snuck up on you like a little frog. Sneaks up on you. Is that how that goes? The Ice Krogers! It sounded like it would already be a hit since it's already run by 2 people, not to mention they have Ganon DoorDash running their groceries for them left and right to people that don't want to come into the store. I know what you're thinking. How does it get better than Ice Krogers and Ganon DoorDash? Also, can you talk a little bit slower? Unfortunately, I've committed too long to one of those, so I can give you the answer to the other one. Wal-MARTH and IKEA's biggest competitor would be Pub Link's Supermarkets. Yes, that's run by Link, Young Link, Toon Link, even Lunk. It's got too many people running it not to succeed. Those are all the retail stores that I kept track of and did all the work reading about. If you have any other retail stores for any other Smash characters, please let me know. I would love to see if they really could compete with Wal-Mart or IKEA or even Publix supermarket. Nevertheless, thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure my accent changed throughout the entirety of the video, and I don't wear glasses, so my eyes actually really hurt.